tell you that we are honored to have with us today, leading us in the pledge, Sergeant Charlie Bailey, who's a World War II vet, 94 years old, and the recipient of 5 Bronze Stars. And so with that, Sergeant Bailey, would you please honor us and lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to tell you a few things that happened during the war, and I want to remind everybody that over 400,000 died during World War II that we might be free. We wouldn't be free today if we hadn't went over there, and I never thought of it until I come back, and I thought, well, if we hadn't went over there, this wouldn't be a free country. I started in 1943 in Fort Thomas, Kentucky, and I went to Camp Shelby, Mississippi, for my basic training, 6 hard weeks, and it got between 100 and 135 down there. And then we went overseas, and we was on the boat, we was on a banana boat about 3 weeks, and we landed in Wales, then we went to Ireland, then we went to Wales, Scotland, Ireland, England, France, Luxembourg, Holland, Belgium, and Germany. And we did most of our training in Ireland, and Irish people treated us real good. And I want to make sure that I get this in before my time runs out. We built a treadway ponton bridge across the Rhine River. It was 1,152 feet long, and it took 8 hours, and it took 35-ton tanks across. And it was built by the 202nd Engineer Combat Battalion Company C, 17 Engineer Armored Division. And the 17 Engineer Armored Division got a presidential citation, and we didn't get the presidential citation, so our captain went to the general and said, we built the bridge. I don't know why we didn't get the presidential citation. And he said, well, the war's over, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. I've never got that medal, and I probably never will, because it's not in the records. And during our time over there, we had a river crossing, and I was awake 3 days and 3 nights. And then I told the children at St. Louis Church, I said, your mother said you have to take a bath every day. I said, you don't have to. I said, I went 1 month without taking my clothes off. And my children said, well, didn't you smell or didn't you itch? I said, well, I was worried about staying alive. I was worried about itching her. And then I was in the Battle of the Bulge. I don't know, everybody knows what the Battle of the Bulge is or not. That was the Germans' last drive, and I froze my hands and my feet. And I was from 50 miles from Germany when the war was over. And when I come home, I had post-traumatic stress disorder. Most ones that are in the service will know that. And I was on the front lines for 10 months, and we would get 1 day a month off of the front line, and we could go sleep in the bed, eat food, and relax. And when I come off of the lines, my whole body was shaking like a leaf. And I didn't even know it till I got back where it was real quiet. And I was in 5 different battles. And I was talking to a friend of mine over at the hospital, Clermont Mercy Hospital, and he was the same way, and I never got wounded, and he didn't get wounded. And I said, I wonder why so many of them didn't come back, and we're still here. And he said, the only thing I can think about, God had a plan for us. I thank you.